Alright, in this video we're going to light wrap our subject after we chroma key him out of the green and place him within an environment created in Photoshop. So first off, I'm going to start with showing you the Photoshop document. Alright, here's our original document that we start off with. For time purposes, I've already gone ahead and done this, but here's the layer breakdown. Here's our fake glass, our window, or our outer window panel, the lining, and this is what it looks like when it's all cut out. So step by step, once again. There's the cutout of the padded wall, the window lining, the window, and finally the glass. So what we're going to do now is import this into After Effects so we can turn it into a 3D layer and then bring it within our scene. Alright, so we already have it here, but we need to refresh it because I saved it as another name. So bring it in as a composition. Okay. Okay, actually what we want to do right here, forgot to mention that we want to collapse all the layers. Now, let's save it. Okay. Now that that's fixed, we can move on. And as you can see, once again, oops, there we go. Alright, after all that struggle, let's get started. Now as you can see, our actor Julian is covered in green, and in order to place him within this scene right here, we have to key out everything. So we're going to start with, first off, select the video, go to Effect, Keying, Key Light 1.2. Now sample very close to the subject to grab the pixels that are closest to matching the color on his face. As you can see, I've selected the wrong area. There we go. Now it's not as close as it can be, but that's why we're going to set it to Screen Matte. Open the Screen Matte dialog. Now start playing with the clip black. Set it to about 15, 20. We don't really need it right now. What we do need to do is to bring down the clip white, so we're going to bring that down. Good rule of thumb is you never want these two to actually touch, because if they do, then your video is just going to be all sorts of messed up. Now set it to hard color, and we can collapse this. So, actually, yeah, never mind. Actually, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and set this to final result. Now what we're going to do is in the next, we're going to duplicate it and rename this layer edge blur. Now, on the edge blur layer, go back to where you changed it from final result, set it back to screen matte. And while we're at it, go to blur and sharpen and drop a fast blur on this. Set the fast blur at 5 pixels and click repeat edge pixels. Okay, now another thing that we can use is go to channel and select minimax. Set the radius to about 1-2 pixels, not too much here. Now create a new adjustment layer and call that edge 2. Place it under the edge blur. And now you're going to want to set that as a track matte and select Luma matte, which is right here. Now we're going to start the light wrapping process. Oh, wait. Actually, before we do that, I went a little too far. I forgot to mention that we are going to want to use the Find Edges effect. Yeah, Find Edges. So let's go under Effect, Stylize, and Find Edges. And you're going to want to invert that. Now let's drop that under the key light. Alright, now we're good, we're up to speed. So let's take this chance to duplicate our layer once again. Actually duplicate the main key 2 more times. And select these 2, move them all the way up to the top of the composition. Now, main key 2, change the name of that to Light Wrap 1 or LW1 if you like prefixes. And the other one to Light Wrap 2. We're going to shut that layer off. Now, let's start this. Another thing we're going to want to do is duplicate our background layer. First off, let's call that background. Now let's duplicate that. And let's call it BG4LW2. Move it under Light Wrap 2. And set it to Luma Inverted Track Matte. We're almost there. Oh, wait. This one goes under Light Wrap 1. There we go. I was wondering why I was giving us problems. Okay, now we're going to pre-comp these 2 and call it BG for Light Wrap 2. Getting a little complicated, I know.